Hello everybody, I'm Soto and welcome back to Planet Crafter. The Rover update is live, and in this video I'm going to go through all the changes that happened that made this update a reality and why it's so exciting. So let's get stuck in. Right, well I did 2 videos in the development branch about this update, and a couple of things have changed since then, so we're going to go through them and we'll just go through all of the changes that came with this update. So, first things first, we have a vehicle. It's called a Rover. And if we come over to the blueprint screen, you will see that the Rover unlocks right here, just after the tier 5 backpack, just after the atmospheric water collector. So, fairly early in the game. You'll also notice a couple of new foundations. The angled foundation, and a little bit further down, the slope foundation. You'll also notice vehicle T1 inventory increase. So we're going to go through that. Those are the main ones. There are also unlocks that happen as a result of blueprints. I have unlocked all of those. I think I used 7 blueprints and unlocked everything related to the vehicle. So let's go and have a look at this vehicle. Right. Firstly, well, we can get into it and we can drive it. Okay, I'm not going to take it for a drive right now. If we go around to the back, we have an insane storage, which starts a lot smaller than this. If you want to see the beginnings of it, just have a look at my previous 2 videos. You'll get an idea. But this is a lot of storage. You've got 88 slots here, and that's fully upgraded. Around this side, we have a spot to put in chips, microchips. This chip actually increases the amount of slots that you have, because when you start, you only have 2 slots, but there's quite a lot of stuff that goes into it. This activates logistics, which allows drones to interact with your storage on your vehicle, so you can travel around the map. If you've got if you have drones unlocked, your drones can then collect from your vehicle or even deliver to your vehicle. You have lights, vehicle beacon, which gives us a nice little beacon thing on top, which you can actually change color, and we'll get to that. Oxygen, which allows unlimited oxygen. It allows you to breathe inside the vehicle without using any oxygen, and also allows you to travel underwater with your Rover. We also have a speed increase and an inventory size increase. These I've got up to tier 3, and they all just serve to make the vehicle better. Now, to build a vehicle is actually very cheap. If you come over to the vehicle station, your Rover costs 2 rocket engines, a uranium, a fabric, a silicon, and an iron. That's it. It's very cheap, and it's meant to be fairly early game, so you can get around the map a little easier. And then you have all the microchips that you can plug into your vehicle to do all the upgrades. There is a tier 2 vehicle light. So for example, let's have a look at the speed. The speed increase, 2 zeolites and a rocket engine. You need 2 of those and an explosive powder to make the tier 2. You need 2 of those and explosive powder, 2 blazars and a pulsar to get tier 3. So this happens over time. You're not going to get them all immediately. But those are the chips. So you can approach your vehicle, and just like a normal beacon, there's a little screen. You can click on it and you can change the color of your beacon to whatever you want it to be. And then this button at the back, we can grab our vehicle. Now it's gone, but it's not. It's in our inventory right there, and it is in there with all of the chips. So if I was to come over here, right click on my vehicle, I can put it down, and it is back with all the chips completely intact. The one thing you can't do is pack it up when there's stuff in the inventory. So if I was to pop that in the inventory, for example, click this button, can't grab, item storage is not empty. So that's something to bear in mind. That also means that it's pretty useless to go through portals with it. And if you do leave it on the other side of a portal, you pretty much lose everything. So yeah, don't bother. And yeah, you can't drive through a portal with it either. And that pretty much covers the Rover. You can drive all over the map with it. The next interesting thing is we have a new animal. We have a mammal, species 5. Pretty cool. This is a big boy, this one. This was the max size, and I just decided to do some freaky colors. He looks pretty cool at night. But yeah, there's the mammal. So we're going to hop in the vehicle and we're going to take a drive. Now the vehicle doesn't use any power. I'm assuming that it is just drawing power from the environment somehow, because there's no solar panels on it. We're just able to use it indefinitely, which is great. Okay, so I'm heading over to the ring, and it has been tested. The vehicle is faster than the fastest jetpack, but we're going past the ring. We'll just head on around this rock, avoid this pothole over here, and boom, we have a new biome. And in this biome, there are a few things. There are chests all over the place. There is a golden chest. We're going to get to that. But we also have animals in the wild. Now, obviously, those will start coming into the game as mammals are done, and we can pet them. And this is actually where I picked up the species 5 from. Now, I'm pretty sure you can get it in other places. But yeah, you can pet them and you can pick up. Well, there you go. There's another species 5 I picked up, and a variant 5 and a variant 4. Just from those 3. And there are quite a few. There's a herd of them. All right, now this is a really big biome, and there are a lot of places and lots of interesting things going on. One of the interesting things is, let's just head over, oops, without crashing. If you do crash, there is F4. You can just hit F4 and you will become unstuck. Look at that herd of animals. Isn't that pretty cool? Now, there are animals in various places on the map. Yeah, we'll pop over to Paradise Valley later on and go and have a look, because there are animals over there as well. But there are animals that have spawned around the map. Now, as we're driving, we're heading to the west, and look, will you look at that? You can see the coordinates. We have a new bunker. And we can go into the bunker, and there are things that we can pick up. And there's a message. Oh, I'm not going to ruin the story too much for you guys. You can find that out for yourself. But there are a couple of new characters now. We can head through here. I actually haven't been through here yet. I was saving it for this. And there's more stuff over here. Well, actually, I could do with another one of those microchips. Some Terra tokens. There are more genetic things here. There's another message. Yep, lots of things in the chests. Oh, there's some tablets. They look like warden's things. Interesting. Another blueprint chip. Cool, I'll test those out. More messages. Lots of servers to break down. And there's a new suit. Is that a new suit? I don't know. Gonna have to check it out. Yeah, and there's some more stuff. More blueprint microchips. Awesome. So yeah, nice little spot. At least the weather's cleared up. So we've got a new secret bunker. Right, we're gonna carry on heading west, and we'll just head over this way for a moment, because we're gonna find more of those mammals. And a nice little water pool area. This might be a nice place to build a base one day. Very nice area. We're going to just head around this big pile of rocks over here. I think it's this one. Ah, there it is. We have our golden chest. Okay, now this moved, so it's not in the same position that it was in my previous video. But yeah, I've already looted that before they moved it. So it obviously didn't update when it was moved. They just moved it as it was. Right, back into the vehicle. All right, so on the western side of this biome is this big cave. We head through this cave, and this will bring us into another biome. This is the toxic cave biome, and we can just head over in this direction. Go up the hill. Now we're heading west. And we can just park on the edge of this cliff, hop out, and then we're going to look down. Now, this also moved slightly. Before it was actually under the water, but there's a golden chest, so you can hop down there, and for some, there it is, I can select it. All right, so I've looted that one as well. And then we're going to be able to venture around this area. You can drive around this whole area, and there's quite a lot to find here. There are wrecks and living compartments scattered around this area. So if we come in underneath this bridge, we will find a couple of compartments. And by the way, the water is toxic, so it will hurt you. There's a couple of chests here that you can loot. Ooh. And then, yeah, my first play of this, I didn't actually want to spend too much time in here. Let me get myself healthy first. Then we can go in here, but there are chests floater. There's more now. Look at that. Now you are taking damage while you're doing this, so just keep an eye on that. And get out as quickly as you can. And then you can heal yourself up. But yeah, there's a couple of those around. And you will find messages with other characters as well. You'll also find this very large wreck. Now this wreck is it's an interesting one. Because there's a wall at the back that can be destroyed with explosives, which I didn't bring with me. But you can break through, and there are a couple of ways you can go, but you'll find some loot. It's not crazy stuff, but there's some loot at the back of this ship in this very large area. There's also messages relating to the story. So yeah, you'll be going through this area over here. But yeah, once you finish doing your exploring around here, you can just simply follow your beacon back to your vehicle. And there we go. So if we carry on heading kind of southwest or whatever it is, through here, you will find a cave exit. Actually, I think I might have gone too far, but there's another thing here, so let's hop out and see if we can do anything with this. Ah. Okay, so there's a chest in here. Just regular stuff. I'll take the microchip, the blueprint chip. I do wonder if you can get through here at all. Oh, wait, there might be a way through. Ah, a little maze. Ah, and there are more chests at the back of this one. Oh, where you can find more stuff. Perfect, but you don't want to stand on the ground here because it hurts. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, I think I missed the exit. So we'll just head back slightly. And we drive out here and it brings us into the lava biome. So with a little bit of trickery, we can actually drive out of the lava biome. It is a bit of a difficult biome to get through with a vehicle, but that's not a big thing for us. We can just head back in this direction. Going through the cave, just oopsie, try not to crash. And then once we get to the square rock, we can just make a little left turn and head out into the Lush Desert biome. Now there are interesting things around this biome as well. Not things that we can explore or anything. There are obviously chests lying around. But you will notice as you drive around, if you do some exploring, you will find wardens' ruins. Places where it looks like the wardens were doing things. And I think one of those places is just over here behind this lot. Am I right? Yeah, here it is. So there's like remnants of a place where the wardens used to live. I better have something to eat and drink. So yeah, there are a couple of places like that around this area. And I think it's going to feed into some kind of a story. If you go and have a look at all the messages on the new screens in the new areas, there's another spot down here that we can have a quick look at. Looks like the entrance to something grand with these obelisks. They're lining the side of a road to a temple or something. Yes, and all of that destroyed. Very interesting. Anyway, we've got some more stuff to talk about, so let's head back to base. I must say, I am enjoying driving this vehicle around. It's quite fun. I didn't think it would be a fantastic addition to the game, but actually it is. I'm really enjoying it. And we are back at base. The weather is dodgy. So I mentioned that there were new foundations. These are them. So you can see the angled foundations over here. And there's a ramp. The ramp over here comes with this vehicle base. So let's have a look at what the ramp looks like. I will just go and pop one down over here. All right, so yeah, there we go. Foundation slope. We can put it down. And it just allows the vehicle to get around more than anything else, I think. But it's pretty handy. And it'd be great for someone like Josh from Let's Game It Out. He can build huge ramps all over the planet. But also, I don't know if it's early enough that we'll need to climb over mountains. But yeah, we can make big ramps. Right, you got a glimpse of... I don't want to break anything down. There we go. This is the new golden effigy. It looks pretty cool. Let's have a look at the suit. Alright, so I'm going to be honest, I have no idea if this is a new suit or what, so let's check it out. Ah, yep, definitely not one that I had before. Maybe not a new suit, because I don't think I had collected all of them. But there we go, it's another suit. No more microchips to decode for now. Right, so besides the lore of the game, they have added snapping to heaters, veggie tubes, food growers, beds, auto crafters, craft stations, and some other machines. They fixed a multiplayer issue where players couldn't deconstruct if the host was far away. They reduced the number of trees on the T2 tree spreader and improved range visibility. They improved the environment to avoid the pop-in effect. They improved the environment to avoid players getting stuck in the top of cliffs. Added the new golden effigies that you've seen. Modified the bioluminescence traits value to reduce the bioluminescence of animals. Yeah, some of them were very shiny at night. They also improved the performance of bees, so people with a little bit slower computers, maybe if there's a lot of bees around, land up with stuttering issues. So, yep. Also, the water life collector unlocks earlier now. Oh, by the way, yes. You can put the vehicle into the hologram projector, and it's at full size, so yeah. Pretty big and quite impressive. So yeah, the water life collector, you can start your fish a little earlier. And I think what I'll do, just to show the other mammals on the map, just head out to Paradise Valley. And we'll just pop down into the valley and see if we can find some lizard kitties. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, there we go. There we go, we got them. Just be careful, they do push your vehicle around. Hello, little guy. Yeah, there we go. The vehicle will not be in the way. And you can pet them. Oh, look at this guy. He looks like Toothless. And that, folks, is the Rover update. In a nutshell. We have a lot of new stuff, lots of new things to play with. And I reckon if another update comes out, I'm going to have to restart. So now for the really big announcement. For all of those who stayed and listened. Well, the devs have been working very hard. And it's been a secret up to now. But we'll be getting a new DLC. Lots of people have requested a fresh start and something new. The Humble DLC will be coming soon. Stay tuned, it's going to be a big one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more and get updated about the progress on the DLC, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know what you think of this update and the potential of a new planet. A completely new planet. It's going to be awesome. But thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!